Hello everyone, my name is Rumaisa and I'm going to speak about cost centers. Responsibility accounting. According to Charles T. Holmgren, responsibility accounting is a system of accounting that recognizes various decision centers throughout an organization and traces costs to the individual managers who are primarily responsible for making decisions about the cost in question. So, responsibility accounting means dividing the organization into small sections or departments and making each manager in each department responsible for costs in each section or department. Responsibility accounting, it means it helps in finding out which manager is responsible for what in terms of spending money. Each department or section is called a responsibility center. Features of responsibility accounting. Responsibility accounting gives information about what comes in and goes out, like the money used, materials used, and the goods produced. It compares plans to the actual performance to see any variations. It helps identify who or which manager is responsible for each part of work, and it also has transfer pricing policy, which means that it decides the price for goods or services exchanged between each departments. It has performance reports. It shows how well each department has done, and it explains why results differ from what was planned. Types of responsibility center. There are five types of responsibility center, which are cost center, revenue center, profit center, contribution center, and investment center. Now we are going to speak about cost center. A cost center is segments in which managers are responsible for the cost incurred but have no responsibility for revenue. The managers here are responsible for the cost they can control. For example, machine shop, HR department, or maintenance section. They are evaluated by comparing actual spending with the budgeted amount. So, this shows if the money has been overspent or if the money has been saved. The managers in cost center are only responsible for controllable costs, which means the costs which they can manage. The cost center deals only with costs and not with revenues or assets or liabilities. Now, there are three types of cost centers. They are first one, production cost center. In this type of cost center, it is directly involved in making goods. For example, steel rolling mills, hot mills, cold mills, hardening, polishing, and grinding departments can be cost centers. The number of such cost centers depend on the nature, performance, type, and size of the factory. Second one is service cost center. This is a cost center that helps in production departments but does not produce the goods itself. Examples are maintenance, electricity, or boiler plants. They are very important because they are essential for smooth and efficient running of production departments. The third one is ancillary manufacturing or partly producing cost center. These are the departments that usually provide services but sometimes also do a bit of production. For example, a packing department, it also makes its own packaging materials. So it's like a mix, partly service and partly production. Now we are going to speak about role of cost centers. Cost centers helps management in finding where costs are happening, reduce and control any unnecessary expenses, then evaluate performance and check the variation from the plans to the performance, and fix who is responsible when costs go above the plan. Now, for conclusion, cost centers are an essential part of responsibility accounting because they help in cost control, performance evaluation, and accountability. They also make organizations more efficient and transparent in managing expenses. Thank you.